we'll see the Steelers' creative quarterback. He's fourth in the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. It's the Steelers and the Browns on Thursday night.
Fun times in Cleveland ahead as we join you by the Lakeshore here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. First carry for Nick Chubb. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 17 carries, 91 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
More the motion man. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Drops it off for Chubb. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Njoku. Touchdown, Browns! David Njoku. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical, and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Escapes the defender. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the former Sun Devil, their rookie quarterback out of Arizona State.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Throwing to start the drive. Hawkins flushed out right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Back to throw. Hawkins. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Looking to throw. Hawkins. Dancing to his left. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Hawkins, flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. In the early games, a lot of good matchups, one being in Indianapolis. A tough one for the Colts as they get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Throwing to start the drive. Hawkins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Hawkins. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And just shutting him off there.
Missed.
He will not go down. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Their mobile quarterback with his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Hawkins escaping the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty
now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now Chubb running right. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Browns send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is fielded inside the 5. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And shedding through the tackle. And he's taken down inside the 30. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And that last run, it's an important one. It moves him past Lamar Jackson in his record of 1,206 rushing yards by a quarterback in a single campaign. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. And that last run is going to set a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback, surpassing Justin Fields, who had 178 in 2022 in a ball game.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him, the mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
2nd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Hawkins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. 2nd and 14. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll look to throw. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Pittsburgh, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.